Echoes of the Plum Grove is a unique farming simulator set in the little town of Honeywood, and whilst the game has your typical farming sim things such as farming crops, growing relationships, foraging, and fishing, there is a twist. This game also has deadly diseases, passing away, aging, item decay, taxes, and a lot more that can make it quite the crazy experience. But what if I want to play in Honeywood stress-free and just create my own cozy farm life? Well, you can. In this video, I'm going to be playing Echoes of the Plum Grove the cozy way, without the stress of demise. I just want to enjoy my farm life, grow a family, and make the cutest farm possible. Because ultimately, you can play the game however you like, and you shouldn't feel bad about it. Games are meant to be fun. So, let's get into it. Since I'm making this a cozy playthrough, I opted to change some of the settings to make the game less stressful for myself. I just love that the developers included the option for the players to customize their game this way. So, I slowed down character aging, turned off player aging, turned off item decay, turned off tool decay, and made it so only NPCs can get diseases. Is that mean of me? Oh well. We began with character customization, and oh my gosh, I am obsessed with this art style. It's so cute. And look at these adorable hairstyles. There were so many cute outfits to choose from too, but I finally settled on my look, and then it was time to pick my name. Now in this game you need a full name, so I just used my username. I know, so original. Then it was off to Honeywood by boat, but apparently we didn't plan ahead for the weather as a storm suddenly came out of nowhere and everyone was freaking out. And then everyone died. But I survived, so no worries. So then this cute little old lady Luna informed me of what happened and took me to meet the mayor. And oh my gosh, look at this house. It's so cute. So then the mayor introduced himself and took me on a little walk around to show me everything. I'm already in love with the style of this game. It's so gorgeous. And then we arrived at my farm, which was a mess. Yikes. But that's okay. I headed into my little home to find a chest which had some tools in it. Yay! So then I got started on clearing some space to make my first farm next to my house. I then hoed the ground and planted some turnip seeds which I had been given, as well as watering them. And then it was time to head out to explore, where I learnt straight away you can shake trees twice a day to get wood. Pretty cool. Then I couldn't figure out how to get through this gate, until I realised you just click on it. Duh. Then I said hello to this man called Jacob before finding this honey farm, and oh my gosh, look at these cute flower pots and beehives. I cannot wait to get my hands on these items. I then headed further into town to find some ice blocks. Interesting. I ran into the mayor, who I realised I had a quest for, which I then also realised I missed completing today because town hall had already shut. Oops. Instead, I had a look at the calendar and saw we have markets every Sunday and a fishing contest. I'm so excited. I said hello to the local blacksmith before finding the town's graveyard. Good thing I won't end up here because I'm naturally invincible. I didn't change any settings. I don't know what you're talking about. Then I found the dairy farm and look at the animals! I can't wait to have these on my farm. They're adorable. As I ventured deeper into the forest part of Honeywood, I came across this mysterious old lady called Astra, who I eventually discovered will actually play quite a big part in the story later on. Then I found this broken bridge, which once again, for the life of me, I could not figure out how to click on. But when I did, it said I needed 200 wood and 15 nails to fix it. I'm definitely prioritizing this because I need to know what's over there. The rest of the night, I just explored a little more and found some new forageables before heading back to my farm. Here, I started on some serious cleanup because man, this place is a mess. Then I got jump scared thinking I somehow died, but the day actually just ends at midnight. I leveled up farming skill and foraging skill though. Then I realised you can actually keep playing after midnight if you like, so I continued my cleanup operation before seeing I had my first mail. It was from Agnes Bailey and she wants a single wooden bed. Don't know why she's asking the girl who just showed up here with nothing to her name after being in a shipwreck, but sure. I finally went inside and had a little browse at the crafting table. There's so many crafting recipes to unlock, how exciting! I put all the things I had collected in a chest and then headed to my bed for my first night of sleep in Honeywood. And good morning day 2. I woke up a bit peckish, so I munched on some journey cakes to fill up my hunger, and it's raining, so I didn't even have to water my crops. How good. As I headed out, I began the never-ending routine of collecting wood and foraging everything I see, and this time I went straight to town hall to do the quest that I completely missed yesterday. Here the mayor told me I had taxes to pay for my farm and he made me sign a document. Now, I'm going to see how I go with this one, but I may turn it off later if it becomes too difficult. Like I said, I want this playthrough to be stress-free. As I chatted to the mayor some more, he gave me another quest to meet 18 villagers, and I had already met 10 from the day before, so that was great. I then had a look at the menu some more and saw you can see your family tree. So cool. And you can see the villagers here too and who you've met, which is super helpful. On the map, I also discovered you can fast travel to signposts. I'll definitely be using that. Outside, I checked the town's quest board and found a quest from the blacksmith to get an axe, which I accepted straight away. Then, as I walked around, I think I fell in love with this adorable lady just dancing in the rain. She told me her name was Rose and she was the fisher. I think I found the one I'm romancing already. Then I got to work on the mayor's quest and said hello to the doctor, the butcher, and this grumpy old lady who was nice at first, then super rude. Jeez. I said hello to the dairy farmer who didn't even shut the gate behind him, should this man own animals. As punishment, I stole his cherries and then continued grabbing wood anywhere I could see so I could complete this axe quest. And hey, what do you know, I bumped into Roland and handed in my wood to get my axe. Yay! I also had a browse at his trades and got a couple new seeds. I continued getting wood and had a munch on some more food before trying to enter what I assume is the mines, but the game told me I needed a lantern first. Then I came across this man fishing in the river and said hello before looking at his trades. And oh man, the strength it took for me to not buy any hairstyles or clothes. In the forest, I found some mushrooms, which one of them sounded a bit lethal. I tried to get through this gate, but it wouldn't let me. I wonder if we can go there later on. I finally headed back home to clean up some more with my new axe, and then the end of the day jump scared me again. But I leveled up in farming and unlocked the cutest flower recipe and a salad recipe. My social skill leveled up too, and I unlocked a dog kennel recipe. We can have pets? I headed inside and thought I should probably start cooking for myself so I can eat every day. So I tried to find an easy recipe. The survival salad looks great as it only takes plantains and violets. And voila, I cooked my first meal. Then I crafted the bed for Agnes so it was ready for tomorrow. I checked my inventory and realized how poor I was. Yikes. I'm just going to ignore that and go to bed. Day 3, I woke up, ate some of my salads, and it was raining again. No need for watering. I quickly made my way into town hall and ran into Agnes, so I completed her quest and got some nice goodies. Since the mayor was there too, I also handed in his quest and got some more seeds. Nice. Then I stopped at the blacksmith and Roland gave me the quest to get the lantern so I can go into the mines. Yes! I went past the dairy farm for more cherries and this time the farmer did close the gate. Guess he heard me last time. I collected more wood, you know, the boring grindy stuff. And then I ventured down this mysterious looking path which led me to a swampy area. Here I ran into Astra, who I guess lives at the house. I wonder why she's all the way out here. Then this lady Bridget asked me for another bed. Yeah, I said no to that. I continued meeting townsfolk and this lady gave me another quest and I saw she sells a spider. Should I be concerned? Then I ran into my future wife, so of course I said hello. I realized she also sells the fishing rod, so that's great to know. She's useful and cute. I stopped at the tailor's shop and once again, it was so hard not to buy the hairstyles and outfits. You bet I'm coming back when I'm not poor. You can also customize your look here, which is good to know. Then I ran into a bunch of children, so I said hello, although one child told me her parents tell her to be careful around the Lloyd family. I'm a bit worried. I continued the boring foraging and talking to townsfolk before heading back to do some more cleanup. Then I expanded my farm and planted all of the new seeds that the mayor gave me. And oh my gosh, I really need to watch the time because the day ended again. But I leveled up in foraging and got the lantern recipe, I think. I checked my mail and got my first wedding invite. So cute. And then I got another quest, but I didn't accept it just yet. Thankfully, they don't expire until you accept them, so I was just going to wait till I had the materials. I realized my turnips were ready, so I harvested them for the first time, replanted them, and then my character hated me. Look how sad and tired she is. So I dragged her to bed for a sleep. The next day started with some more foraging and accepting some quests here and there before I went to the blacksmith's, and I don't know why I did this, but I bought an iron lantern when I already had a quest that was going to reward me with one. Yeah, memory of a goldfish. Anyways, then I went past the graveyard and I came across Jack coming out of the gates and he looked so sad. It actually broke my heart. But I realized he actually builds the coop and the barn for you. but man, they're expensive. His trays as well. Oh my gosh, look at the cute furniture. I need it all. Then I stole some more cherries and went back to the blacksmith to turn in the quest, which is when I realized I now had 2 lanterns. Oops. But to be honest, it's okay. I had bought a stronger one anyway, so I just sold back the one Roland gave me. Then he gave me a new quest to find his lucky mallet in the mines, so I headed straight there. I was so excited to see what the mines would be like in this game. As I headed inside, it took me a minute to figure out how to use the lantern, but I got it eventually. As I ventured down, I saw a child. Not sure they should be here, but I won't question it. I entered the deepest room to find a huge rock, but I need a stronger pickaxe first. So I headed into some upper rooms and I was able to hit some rocks. I also found the mallet. Quest complete. This night, I was a responsible human and I went straight to my farm to go to bed. On day 5, nothing very interesting happened. I just foraged, missed a wedding by accident, oopsies, spoke to my future wife, bought the fishing rod, tested out the fishing, which wasn't too hard, and headed to the mines before going to bed. But I was awoken at like midnight by a noise outside. I went to investigate and there was a little ghost boy. I started to follow him, desperate to know what was going on, but that will have to wait until my next video. I hope you all enjoyed this cozy episode of Echoes of the Plum Grove, and I hope it showed how cozy this game can actually be. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one, loves. Bye!